This happened a few months ago during the spring, right after I graduated early. At first, having all that free time felt amazing, but it didn't take long before it started bothering me. I had no job yet, no responsibilities, and nothing meaningful to do. Most of my friends were still busy with school, so I was stuck alone with too much time on my hands. And that's why I didn't hesitate when my mom asked me to check on my Uncle Rick's beach house in Delaware. It was an easy task. Just make sure everything was fine. When I arrived, the house looked completely normal. But something felt off. I had never seen it so quiet before. It was always full of family, laughter, and noise. Now it just felt empty. I decided to stay the night instead of driving back late. Since I was alone, I took the master bedroom. Sometime in the middle of the night, I woke up. A noise. It came from the closet. At first, I tried to ignore it. But then I heard it again, a soft thump. And then, I couldn't move. I was completely frozen. The closet door slowly creaked open. A man stepped out. He stood next to my bed, silently staring at me. I could barely breathe. After a few seconds, he turned and walked out. I heard his footsteps go upstairs. Once I could move again, I called the police. When they arrived, they searched the house but found nothing. I knew that wasn't possible. After a second search, they discovered an unlocked window upstairs. Then one officer checked the roof and found him. The man was sitting there, dirty and silent, like he didn't care. They arrested him, but he never explained anything. To this day, I still think, why was he hiding in that closet? My friend Mike invited me to his family's beach house on the Jersey Shore one summer. The place was incredible, old but well kept, full of history. The first day was perfect. We relaxed, walked along the beach, and just enjoyed the quiet. That night, everything changed. I woke up to a loud, high-pitched beeping sound. It sounded like a smoke alarm. I ran to Mike's room and woke him up, and we rushed upstairs to find the source. There was no smoke, no fire, nothing. Then I found it. Under a pillow in one of the bedrooms was a small black device. No screen, no labels, just a blinking red light. I turned it off, and the noise stopped. Mike came in, and we both stared at it. Neither of us had ever seen it before. Then I flipped the switch again. The beeping started. We froze. There was only one way to turn it on. Someone had to be in the house. We called the police immediately and locked ourselves in a room. When officers arrived, they searched the house. What they found was terrifying. All the windows upstairs were wide open. Rooms were trashed, drawers pulled out, beds flipped, things scattered everywhere, but no one was there. Whoever had been inside was gone. We didn't sleep that night, and to this day, we don't know who put that device there or why. This happened when I was 22, shortly after moving back in with my parents after college. Life was simple, calm, and honestly pretty great. One weekend, my friend Lindsay invited me and a few others to her family's beach house. The place was huge and modern, completely isolated with its own private beach. The first night, we sat outside near the water, talking and relaxing. Then we noticed something. A flickering light in the distance. It was moving. As it got closer, we realized it was a group of guys walking along the beach. They seemed normal, friendly, around our age. We talked, laughed, and eventually they invited us to hang out more. I was tired, so I went back to the house alone while my friends stayed. Later that night, I got a call from Lindsay. She was screaming. 2 of our friends had been kidnapped. I didn't think, I just reacted. I grabbed her car and drove as fast as I could toward the direction she told me. Soon, I spotted a car matching her description. I called the police and followed from a distance. Within minutes, police lights appeared. They stopped the car. What happened next felt unreal. Officers pulled the men out at gunpoint. Then they opened the trunk. My 2 friends were inside, tied up and injured. They were rescued just in time. Later, we found out the house those guys were staying in didn't even belong to them. They had broken in. That night changed everything. Even now, I can't stop thinking, if I hadn't gone back to the house early, would we have found them in time? If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more real-life horror stories. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, because the next story might be even darker.